Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Haaland! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Can he get it through? Takes aim and crosses.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football.
He's going for goal! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's intervened well there. Calafiori played out to the left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cut it out.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Struck first time. That was quite a hit. Monaco do have a chance to counter here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Now it's Partey. Looking for options for movement. There's the delivery. Timber clears it away.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good ball, good take.
And the shot!
Sensational from Haaland! He's got himself an absolute pinch. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
And that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, they could break here.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's a sharp little ball here.
And here's the chance to counter.
Madueke. Madueke. He's found a way through. Madueke puts a cross in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That's the throw. Goes for a shot! Oh, Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. He's picked his way through. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliant, takes a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Porto are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert.
Witzel with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Monaco are down to 10 men. Five minutes till the break. Knocks it into space. That's a dangerous chance! Pass somewhat off target. Partey. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Great vision. Now that looks a decent chance for a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is all they have time for. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Porto absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Porto marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. So off we go again. And that has put paid to that. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Idrissa Gueye did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Hughes. And the through ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. Madueke. Now it's Zelarayan. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He'll try from distance! Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Porto are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
He's had a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Monaco certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 13.
Monaco have their second corner now.
Número 20. Número 33. Número 3.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Número 29.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Número 11. Número 29.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! And a neat finish! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he plays one through. And a chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cleared away. Now the cross. He leaps for it. He's got a goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Monaco still making a fight of this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope will continue.
A header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot a goal! And that's a tiny finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Porto are having a ball here. And the shots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ryan. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That pass has been well intercepted. Partey. And that could set him on his way. He's on it. Can he get away?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. And the counter is on. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through. He's having a pop! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Monaco get their fourth corner. And now it's a race for the ball. Di Lorenzo makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? That's the keeper's ball. And that's it.
Says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything